Starlight, love takes flight, and our virtual world will be alright. Pixels and polygons, a secret delight. Chris Roberts' vision, an endless night. Oh yeah, yeah. JPEG ships soaring through the sky. We navigate the verse side by side. In this simulated reality, we find a love like no other. In the stars we confide. Baby, baby. Chris Roberts pegging us with JPEG ships. Star Citizen, our love takes its grip. Oh yeah. Navigating the verse, our hearts flip. Digital infatuation, our love's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's happening, y'all? How y'all doing? We back for some more pain. Star Citizen. Just a little preview there. How is everybody? It's Tuesday. I hope yours is going as good as mine is. Let's get some head tracking going. Let's get over here to the comments. Today we're going to be talking about Star Citizen, the future of this game. And I'm probably going to be saying this multiple times, just because it's a live stream and people are not going to and people are going to be filtering in and out of the stream, which is fine. Because I'll say this as much as I need to say it. Let me turn this music down just a little bit more because it's a little bit louder in my earphones. All right, that's better. I'm gonna say this, right? And I'm not saying this to be mean to anybody. And I'm not saying this to shame anybody, right? This is not a shame thing. But the money that people have spent in Star Citizen, right? I want you guys to understand and not look at that money like you made an investment. Look at it as you lost it at the casino. Like each ship was a bet on black. It was 22 on black, and every time we bought a new ship, no matter how much we spent on it, we all bet 22 on black on the table at Vegas, and now that shit is gone. It's just gone. They have it. We lost our money, right? And the reason why I say this is because it seems the more and more that you talk to people in this community who have spent a lot of money on ships, and they talk like they're investors, like they have invested in something. I'm just like, what? Invested in what? So they're like, well, I have $42,000 in this game. Yeah, and do you still have that $42,000? Has that money grown at all? Have you seen any type of dividend or stipend for your purchase? And if you haven't, then you've lost money. If someone has convinced you out there that buying a ship is like investing into Star Citizen, you've been Ponzi schemed. Now, I don't know if Ponzi is the right word, but you've been that right there is a scam. So we need to be okay with that. And once you're okay with that, once you make peace with that, we can have a real conversation, because the money that's tied to your emotions is not tied to logic. You're not trying to do that. And why is that important? It's important because if we don't, as a community, in one voice, as a one community, if we don't all do this as one community, we're doomed. Nothing will change. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I turned that off. But if we don't stand up in one voice and kind of declare like, hey, Chris, it's been over a decade. It's about to be going on, 15 years? If someone, when this Kickstarter started, had just started a family, their child is getting ready to go to high school in the fall of next year. That's entirely too long, Chris. It's entirely too long, and I really think that people are tired of waiting. I could be wrong, but I think people are getting fed up. I'm just saying. Now, we could have in this game, very good kinds of like game mechanics. We could have very good gameplay, but we simply just don't. And it makes no logical sense as to why. And so you sit down and you think about it, And I really try not to think about it too much, but I do think about it, and I say, well, what could be the reasons why they won't implement these things? And it's either one of three or four things, right? But one of the things I think is just one thing, right? So either they're limited by the engine, and the engine physically shits the bed every time they try to do it, right? Either the game director is telling Chris this is what the community wants and Chris believes him, or it's Chris or it's Sandy, but to me Chris and Sandy is one being. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Chris will do whatever Sandy tells him to do. And that's just based on what I think their relationship dynamic is based off of. And that's pure speculation, and I will admit that I'm heavily speculating on that. But still, I think that is the case in that particular relationship, because Chris doesn't seem like the guy who would put his foot down and be like, nah, I'm not doing that. He doesn't seem like that kind of guy. So we have our problem. Like, okay, then we ask, how do we solve that problem? I have to go back there because I need to get another Cambio SRT because I have to carry around an entire fucking weapon to repair my ship. Instead of carrying two weapons, I have to carry this fucking magical gun here. A magic sci-fi gun. It's just like, this shit is just goofy, man. And if we don't stand up as one unified voice and declare like, hey Chris, we're not buying the shit anymore. Like literally and physically and figuratively. We're not buying your ships anymore, and we're not buying all of the other bullshit that you've been saying for the past however long you've been saying it. Right? There is literally no reason as to why the game is in this kind of state, and I can barely freaking use a terminal without it like bugging out. You can barely use it. As I've been having this conversation since I've gotten to center mass here, I've literally gone and off this pad twice, off this terminal twice. And people will say, "Oh, you're just being impatient. Of course there's going to be bugs in an alpha." I'm just like, how long have these terminals been in the game, and how long have they been bugged? It seems like every new patch, there's a new bug with a system that's been in the game for a very, 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 very long time. That's the kind of things that I'm saying. It's like, how long are we going to start? And once it gets to year 15, right? Are we going to start saying, hey, Chris, my kids are going to be in high school now. I don't have any kids. If anybody out there that has kids that are around 14, 15 years old, hey, Chris, my kids are going to be in high school. When are you going to be done with this? You know what I mean? It's like, when are we going to hold that? And this is bugged again, so I have to get off the terminal because all the missiles are not showing up. I'm going to have to search it. Wish I could. Oh, can I just type? 42. Dude, 4. Pulling teeth, man. like pulling flippin' teeth. I gotta run back to Omega Ace. If I was an original backer since 2012, I've gotten married, had 4 kids, and moved to a different state. Yeah. That's crazy. Oh shit, yeah, I'm going the wrong way. That's my bad, y'all. This guy's over here AFK. I can tell he's AFK. Don't mind if I do. So, what am I getting at today? And of course, you guys should already probably know that I'm going to be talking about the flight model here. I'm talking about the flight model. I'm talking about engineering. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I'm going to tell you guys just like this. This version of engineering would have worked better in the old flight model with the old speeds and the old weapon ranges. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because in the previous flight model, ships interacted better with each other in combat than they do now. Okay? So let me explain to you what I mean. So we have armor now, but the armor is so low that it may as well not even exist for multi-crew ships, to be honest. Especially when they've just said in their own statement that it can essentially a size 1 weapon can essentially bring down armor. It's like, what? Think about that. A size 1 weapon can now bring down armor when they previously said that it wasn't supposed to. And you ask, well, why is that important? It's important for this reason. Because if you have a ship that is 100 meters long, okay, 100 meters long, and it's 40 meters wide, and it's moving at only 160 meters per second, and I have projectiles that go 1,400 to 1,800 meters per second, do you think your ship is going to be able to make any meaningful defensive maneuvers to avoid fire? No. There is a reason why people called the Hercules A2 in the previous flight model a dogfighter, because it could actually get down and defend itself in a fight. It actually had options in a fight. And my thing, I'm like, dang, if the A2 is this good, imagine when we get the Perseus. If the Perseus flies like this. And it 100% should. Now, I think that bigger ships need a different flight model. I think that bigger ships need a lot more thrust. Right? They need a lot more thrust. They're way too slow. They should have some of the best acceleration in the game. Like from there, and this is why the flight system needs to be nuanced, because I think it's almost like how cars have different 0 to 60 times, or a good way to explain this. Okay. So, you know, most sports cars can go 0 to 60 like sub 3 seconds, right? And those would be like your fighters, right? But I'm trying to put this into context. I don't think everybody here's a car guy. So you have bigger cars, right? That can also do I think like the Lamborghini Urus, right? I think the Urus has a very low 0 to 60 time, right? But from 60 to 180, that sports car is going to be faster. You know what I mean? So, and if you talk to people who race, you know, in their cars, or they do any type of, if you talk to any car guy that has any sense of, why is my head tracking just all off? Okay. It's like my head won't sync with my head track. I don't even need it right now anyway. And what most people that will tell you that drive sports cars is like your 0 to 60 time, yeah, it matters, but what matters more is your 60 to 130 or your 60 to 150, right? That's what matters more, and that's kind of the kind of tuning that we need in the flight model for these bigger ships. They should have their initial thrust should be so much that they can jump on a fighter nearly instantly, right? But not so much so that the fighter has no ability and room to make actual and meaningful deflections in combat. Now, you guys know, I'm not the PvP expert. I do like PvP, I do enjoy it, but I'm no expert, but I do understand flight. And I understand what it is in this game, though I haven't been the best at managing or keeping up my skills. I was getting better towards the end of the previous flight model. I was getting better. I was improving, especially when I got a new PC and I had better frames. I was like, oh, I'm getting more than 20 frames per second. I can actually see things. Well, CIG is a car salesman, not engineers. Example, engineering is more repair and firefighting than it is tuning and prepping. I was talking to a buddy about it. Still excited for repair firefighting soon. Well, here's the thing, right? So I'm flying the Ion right now, and the Ion has a bug. When you kill it, when you destroy its power plants, you can't get out of the ship. Okay, and this does have size 3 or whatever, or it has physicalized components, so you can actually open up and see the components in the ship, right? What is that gonna matter when the minute I'm destroyed, they're just gonna keep shooting my ship? No matter how many times I get out and repair it, they're just gonna keep shooting my ship down. And if you're in a multi-crew ship, because they've changed the weapons ranges back and the velocities back to what they were in 4.4, your multi-crew ship, the only thing that you're going to be doing on your multi-crew ship is fighting fires. That's the only gameplay that you're going to have, is being a firefighter, because you're not going to be able to win at almost any engagements unless you're fighting other big ships. That's your only chance to win. You have no ability, you have zero ability to fight back against a fighter, and that's bad. It's bad for the game. I've maintained that we should have repair kits, and the repair kits, this thing is bugged out, and we should have repair kit slots. Some people don't like that, but it's better than what we have until they can actually work on something they actually want to do. If I have a repair kit slot, I'm not, like, guys, let me show you guys something. It's in my inventory. Guys, if I pull this thing out, right? I pull this thing out, this magical fucking tractor beam, right? I'm gonna pull out this magical tractor beam right here, right? This magical laser beam, whatever the hell it is. I'm gonna pull this thing out, and suddenly, I'm gonna go outside of my ship, right? I'm gonna scrape the hull for materials, right? For R and make RMC. I'm gonna take that same RMC and go magically repair my components. That doesn't even make even the least amount of sense. Because it's not like you're scraping and getting pieces of the actual ship. You're literally scraping the paint, the surface material of the ship, which is literally just the paint. It's literally just, I'm scraping paint, magical paint, that's giving me the ability to repair my ship. Like, I don't believe that. With repair kits, it combines my idea for repair kits combines other game loops, right? So let's just say, and you could have different types of repair kits. You could have military grade repair kits, you could have civilian repair kits, and you can have industrial repair kits, and you can have stealth repair kits that all require different minerals that are already in the game. So you have materials that are already in the game that you just say, okay, for example, maybe the military repair kits require more materials that are good with heat. So things like titanium and gold, they're going to have more of that in them, right? And then players can go out and mine titanium and gold and then bring it back, refine it, do whatever they have to do to it. And then they can go to their crafting bench and then craft a freaking repair kit. And then the players can then sell those repair kits. So instead of having this complicated system than what they have right now, I've literally just simplified it. By using stuff, and I didn't have to create any new game loop to make it work. This literally uses stuff that's in the game and stuff that's coming to the game very, very soon. Right? And then my ship, so let's just say, like, I always use, for this example, I always use the Perseus. I need to fucking claim it real quick or deliver it. Why can't I put this thing away? Let me claim this real quick. Oh my god, dude. What's going on with this thing? This is what I mean, dude. It's like, why is the ASOP like so bad? It's like, it's not this bad in live. That them adding like a search bar like really messed the ASOPs up this bad? Like, holy shit. So let me pull up the Perseus here, right? So we have our loadout manager here, which is terrible, by the way. I have a good way they can fix this. Essentially, before we get into the whole like repair kit thing, the easiest way for Star Citizen to make a ship customizer that actually looks and functions well is to just copy a car customization screen from like any racing game that's been out in the past decade. Just pick one. They're all relatively the same, but I do think that Forza probably has one of the better ones, right? Just go look at Forza's car customization and how they do it, and just apply it to the ships. Just apply it here in the mobiGlas, and it will be so much better than what you have here. Okay. Now with the repair kits, you would essentially have like another slot here. It could be under miscellaneous, and then you would just have repair kits, and you could have one large repair kit, which can repair multiple components at once, and you would have two medium-sized repair kits, which can do like two components at once, and then you could have three small repair kits, which can only repair one thing at a time, right? And basically, what you have with this system, instead of having to pull out this little magical science beam right here, what you have instead is a better way of ship managing, and then Also, God, that's such a dumb animation on that gun. Anyway, I was trying to outfit my Ion. And essentially what you would have is a better engineering thing, and then if you add in automatic fire suppression to the equation, and now you're having to manage. I thought I bought the RAM part. Whatever. I did not get torpedo racks, but I did get torpedoes. I'll just run a stock for now. Who cares? I'm gonna go shoot stuff. But essentially, what you would have is a much better system, and you could still have fires, right? You could still have fires on board the ship because the repair system or the fire suppression would be like on a timer anyway. You know what I mean? It would be like you would use it, and then maybe it goes out for like, you know, a 10-15 second recharge before you can use it again. And in that time in a fight, you could definitely be caught on fire again. And then at that point, you would actually use your firefighters to actually go out and fight the fires on a ship. Going out and fighting fires, the first thing shouldn't be to use a fire extinguisher. First thing, it should be to vent to atmosphere. Or there should be like a reverse ventilation system that you can essentially suck ventilation out of a room into the ship's exhaust, into the engines, and get air out of a room that way, because it could actually be much quicker, and that's actually a system that could work in atmosphere. Because from what I've seen is if you get caught on fire in atmosphere, it's almost impossible to contain. And what up, Kenop? Welcome in, welcome in. Man, I do want those torpedoes, though. I might have to go back and get those racks. Yeah, I have to go back and get those racks. That's my bad. I forgot the racks. But this is, flying over there's a lot easier than taking the goddamn tram. Fucking doors. And that way, engineering actually becomes a skill. And repair kits can be like it could be like a go in between. And then even like if they wanted to take a step further with the repair kits, right? If they want to make it everything physicalized, like they like to say, you could still have it to where you could actually take the repair kits to the actual components. But I like the idea of just doing it from the engineering screen, because the interactions in this game are very, very bad, and you run the risk of like trying to put a repair kit on something and then like you clip through the ship and now you're in 0G. You know what I mean? Like, I would like to avoid things like that if I could, and just make it automatic until they can get their interaction game on point.
Landing complete. Engines off.
I think a lot of people would be game for people if they were trying repair kits, to be honest. Like, I don't see why they wouldn't do it. Why is this shit so fucking loud? Holy shit. Because my thing essentially is like this, right? Void. My thing is this, right? You want as many people, like in a fight, attacking other fighters, right? So the more people that you can have like on standby to do the shooty things and less time repairing your ship, that's a win, right? Because you don't want it to where like, oh man, the fire's getting out of hand and now you have to pull, you have to start pulling people off turrets to fight fires. Like you never want to get into that situation. So, you know, this is an easier way for them to do that. And being able to craft them or make them tied to crafting and mining and having people to actually go out and do the other things. Because look, here's the thing. They said in their CitizenCon thing last year, not the one this year, but the one in the previous year. I need to go to CitizenCon, I'm going the wrong way. I probably need to go back there too. But they said in their thing that they wanted people to touch the other gameplay loops. So that's how you get them to do it. Be like, oh, in order for me to keep my ship up, I need to go mine gold and titanium to make military grade repair kits for my military items. Or I need to go mine tons of copper and refine that and make and copper and iron and all that other kind of steel to make my industrial repair kits, you know? So there, like I said, I mean, there's so many ways that they could do this. Like I'm not gonna make any crazy claims, but I would say this: that if I was given the ability to kind of fix a lot of this stuff, like I could probably do it realistically within 6 months. Like realistically, all this stuff can realistically be fixed in 6 months, depending on the code. If the code is a limiting factor, meaning that the engine just can't take it, then like we're screwed, because I don't know what to say then. If it's an engine thing, but I doubt it's an engine thing because we've had speed before. It's just that their netcode is just terrible, and they never really needed to bring down speeds per se, but they just needed to change how weapon velocities worked with bigger ships, and that was one of the bigger issues with the previous flight model. Get a few of these. Exactly. Because essentially, like, with this version of engineering, a Vanguard has become a 3-man ship because you're gonna need somebody to do the engineering, like while you're in the turret. Otherwise, like you're just like the Vanguard is so big and so slow in this flight model. And I know its size is not the flight model, but it's still a part of it. But the point is, it's so big and so slow. By the time you get out of the turret, because the animation takes so long, it's like you're already dead. Another thing that I would change is turrets. The turret would not just be like a thing that holds weapons. A turret is something that amplifies weapon speed. Now, we have some issues with that because there are fighters that have turrets on them, right? But there should be a difference between a fighter turret and a multi-crew turret. So a multi-crew turret would have essentially velocity buffs to it. And allocated power to a system would effectively determine its range depending on the size of the power plant, right? So for your size 1 and size 2 power plants, the maximum range, right, that you could probably do for size 1, I like the size 1 power plants under 1,000 meters, right? I say for a size 1 power plant, the maximum range that you can do if you put all of your power into your weapons, the max you get is like 850 meters, right? If you have a size 2, that will give you right around 1,000, right? So your size 1 and your size 2 fighters, they're capped at their weapon velocities are capped at 1,000, right? And the reason why that's important is because in order for the turrets to actually have a chance is fighters need to go inside of pause. Fighters need to be in the range of turrets. You know, with this new system, if I was flying a small ship, I can keep it at range a good deal of the time. But it's what I predicted. I don't know if you're new to my channel or not, but I've been saying this for a long time. I just haven't been streaming for a while. But I was telling people this last year that engineering was not going to fix the game. That the issues with the game had more to do with the flight model than it did with engineering. Because, Void, like, let me tell you this. If we had the old speeds from the old flight model and the old weapon tuning, and they just gave us bubble shields, engineering would 100% work. The version of engineering with the version of armor that we have now, it would 100% work. And the reason why it would work is because that these larger ships actually have the chance to make deflections. They can actually get into a fight and actually be able to defend themselves because they have more options. They don't have any options in master modes. They've essentially made an armor tanking system, and it doesn't work because the armor is so low. Like the armor, for it to actually be like an option in this game, given the animation times, given a lot of how the systems work, armor needs to be 5 times as strong as it is right now. At a minimum, 5 times as strong. So that you, at least as the ship that's being attacked by a gang of fighters, actually has a chance. Otherwise, you're not going to have a chance. Otherwise, those fighters, they're just going to keep you at range, and they're slowly going to peel off your shields, and they're slowly going to peel off your armor, and then after your armor's gone, they're going to snipe your components. It's exactly how it's going to go. And we know that because it's already happening. Literally, it's already happening. How's FPS? think these are making my Toby go crazy. I would get an actual track IR, but I'm a little bit weird. I don't like having like things on top of my head. Like the headphones that I use, they're like the little earbuds. I'm just weird like that. I have like everybody has their own like little quirks about them. Sorry about that, guys. I had to get some water. My getting kind of parched there. This seems good now. Another thing I need to test too in this patch is the ballistic PDCs, but I gotta print those. I'm also gonna try to mix military components with industrial components, because it seems that if you put on just the industrial components, while they do have more HP, when your shields go down, what actually happens is they take a longer to actually come back fully online. So I wonder if having one military shield and one industrial shield would actually be a better combination instead of having two of both, because the military shields actually do come up a little bit quicker. I don't know, I could be overthinking it, but I still want to try it out here. And I wish that we had the ability to use the military A components like outside of Arena Commander, because Arena Commander doesn't really, I mean, Arena Commander is a good place to test, but it's a vacuum, and there's a lot of weirdness in Arena Commander, and it's just not like the system itself, it's just the etiquette that happens in there sometimes. Like sometimes you'll be trying to just get a duel and just see how a ship performs against another ship, and unless you're in a private match or you make a custom one, you know, you're just gonna get third party, and you're just like, okay, well, I really can't test here, you know. So to avoid that, we're just gonna do it like this. But they should definitely give us access to all components in the PTU. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I personally don't see why they took the components away, because it's like you took them away, but you didn't give us anything new. It's like you made us go fight over some things we already had. You know, that's toxic, if you ask me. To me, that's toxic. It's like I had something and you took it away from me, and then now you're telling me I need to go fight other players for it, and they're not better. So you restricted the access to them. They're not better. This doesn't make sense. But again, I don't make the rules. I just live here.
Crusader Industries. A journey worth taking. Systems on.
The region is slow, but it's a little bit quicker. Oh, we'll test it out. I don't want to max out all of my power pips. So it's the default. Wrong way.
Shields off.
This nasty bug is back. The MFDs just change whenever you're in different modes. They don't save. They could avoid this by making a configuration file for each ship. And like that config file can be like local.
Launch complete.
Oh, is this really open? I gotta open that shit. I thought I heard that shit open. It's like waiting for 15 years for glitchy doors.
Landing gear up.
Yeah, this is pretty good. It's not as glitchy. So that's nice.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel
zones, looking for any red players around the space stations. They've been very popular PvP zones this latest patch. Perseus, nice. Poor Perseus.
Quantum travel engaged.
We almost there yet? Yeah, we are. Why Ion over Inferno? Just because the Inferno, honestly, the Inferno should have like 10,000 rounds. There's no reason why the Wolf has 8,000 rounds in that little bitty ship, but the Ion only has like 3.5. It has less. It has less bullets on it than the freaking
Quantum travel complete.
the Wolf. It's ridiculous. It 100% should have like 10,000 rounds in it. If the Ion had, if the Inferno, why is my head tracking going crazy right now, man? If the Inferno had like 10,000 rounds, I would fly it.
Engaged. Quantum
But the
travel
thing about
complete.
this, like, if you know what you're doing, you can one-shot fighters. And if I can't find any people out here PvPing, then I'll just try to get some PvE bounties. But kind of want to slot players. It could be too there. Everybody's kind of over the engineering testing. Oh my God! Select yes. And they've made lasers effective against armor, so like, what's the point of running ballistics? And lasers have way more penetration. So it's like, what's the point of even using a fighter? Or I mean, a ballistic.
Quantum travel complete.
Ooh, I doubt this one's gonna be over here.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Oh, what do you know?
Contact. Shields on.
How was lag pip working today? Let's see. Yep, one shot. I do need to fix my head tracking though. I messed something up and I must fix it. Think. Let me turn the roll access off, maybe. Maybe that's the one that's messing up. Or do I need more smoothing? Alright, that seems like it's better. Oh, I was trying to give him that one shot when he came close. I should have just turned with him. Got the behind position. Just trying to be cheeky. Let me just... Be tall. Oh, he's a two-shotter? There we go. So, Cutter's a two-shot.
Contact.
Maybe I have to use lead pip on these little bitty guys. Got it.
Target destroyed. Contact.
Oh, there's one more out here. I can probably use light pip on him. He's probably, this shit's probably big enough. I don't have any boost, so I'm just gonna let him use his boost and come to me. Two shots.
Shields off. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Shields on.
These shield regen times are awful. Like, if my shields were already fully charged before I got into quantum travel... Okay, this one's busted. This one's not gonna work. Like, shouldn't they just come, like, automatically all the way back up? Like, why are they re-pulling?
Shields off.
Are they just out there in random space? He's just out in random space.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Shields on. Landing gear down. Landing complete.
I also think we could use way more flares. I don't understand why we have so few.
Quantum fuel 100%.
No, he's moving.
Launch complete.
What are you moving towards, Crusader?
Landing gear up. Shields off. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Is he coming to Hurston? Looks like he's coming here, so we'll just wait for him. He's gonna come to us and just make it easy. Wonder why he's flying. It's gotta be slow. Brother, what are you flying? Is he like manually flying here or some shit? Brother. I'm trying to do my redo my eye tracking thing while I wait on this guy to show up. What the hell? It was like he was coming towards me, and then he went to Crusader. What the? What? Oh my god. Fuck this, man. I'm not even gonna waste my time with this shit.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Okay, my head track is not working at all now.
Travel engaged.
It's always something to troubleshoot.
Quantum travel complete.
This is gonna be annoying. I might have to restart my game.
Shields on.
Not being able to look around sucks.
Contact. Attack on shields. Shields off.
It's not enough time for me to get my shields all the way up.
Missile locked.
Hold that.
Missile locked.
Hold that.
Missile locked.
Hold that. And it didn't track.
Attack on shields.
And I'm out of boost, so I have to run away.
Shields on.
Okay, this is not gonna lock. Oh, can't be in here.
Shields off. Shields on. Attack on shields.
Feels like my ESP is like kind of weird.
Attack on shields. Shields off.
God, that's none of those hits. Rock. So man, what's going on? No longer Starboy, by the way.
Shields on.
Oh my god, the desync.
Target destroyed.
Got one.
Attack on shields.
What? You tanked that one? It's like glitching out right in front of me. You tanked 2 of them. Oh, he gave me the pancake too. That wasn't in position. I had to get rid of that arrow because ballistics, and it's hard for me to track him without using my eye tracking, my head tracking.
Attack on shields.
I think this ship should have exceptional, like, lateral thrust, given that it has no fixed assist for its main weapon. I don't care if it has like a slow roll, like that doesn't really matter all that much, but its strafing should be elite. This is the Mustang from hell. Got him. Fuck. My new handle is right here. Jagon Stargarian. I need to go back to a hangar or something and log out because my eye tracking is like on crack right now or something. I don't know what's going on with it.
Shields off.
I told somebody like, yeah, Toby's pretty good, and then like as soon as I tell somebody it's good, mine fucks up. It's usually how it goes though. If y'all could hit that like button, smash it real quick for your boy for the one time.
Quantum travel complete.
Okay, now it's functioning. When I say I want to log out of the game and fix my stuff, now it wants to work.
Quantum travel complete. Shields on.
Aye. It's landing. Maybe go check Seraphim, see if anybody's fighting over there, maybe. These quantum jumps are so fucking long, though, man. Holy shit.
Shields off.
Okay, I can just set her out and it doesn't fucking work. Got it. Gotta do it multiple times. Got it. Understood.
Shields.
No, just fuck me. Fuck my route setting. Just. It's just like, yeah, nah, we're good.
Quantum travel.
And I set you a route, buddy.
Quantum travel complete.
Because the route setting is just broken. Where's that Crusader? Yeah, that is Crusader. Like, how long has this bug been in the game? And I have to fight with this fucking thing to get onto the right target.
Quantum travel engaged.
Ugh. I don't know, there's like this weird bug with ESP, and it like, as soon as you get your stick on target, it like pushes you off target, and you're like constantly fighting your stick to stay like on target. It's really weird. I wonder if it's the old FPS bug. Maybe I have to reset my field of view. Like that. And then go back. You can widen it back out. Is there any chat PvP going on?
Quantum fuel 75%. Quantum travel complete.
On the other side, so we're going to go through Ohm 1. It's fine with me.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Contact. Shields on.
to circle out here, keep my shields up. They haven't noticed me yet. I don't think they're really fighting each other. One's pushing in on me. That's a Perseus. And that's an Idris. I'm gonna turn this way. I can definitely fight the Perseus, but I cannot fight that Idris by myself.
Shields off.
Yeah, if I do anything, I'm gonna go repair first. 'Cause my components are hurt.
Quantum travel engaged. Complete.
That's a very old like ganking tactic where players will be out pretending to fight each other, like they'll be like shooting at each other, quote unquote, and then you go in to help the guy that's being shot at, and they both turn on you. Like that's a very, very, very old tactic, and one I wasn't gonna fall for,
Shields.
especially with my components already hurt.
Shields off. Shields on. Landing gear down. Landing complete.
And unfortunately, we're gonna need an Idris to fight that other Idris. So unless we can find one abandoned somewhere, we're not gonna be able to fight that other Idris, which is a shame. It's a real shame. I'm gonna grab some water real quick.
Quantum fuel 100%. Engines off.
Hydrate my guy again. Or we need like a gang of Perseuses. Gang of Perseuses, is that the right word? Is it Persei? Or if I had a gang of interceptors, I could, we could for sure kill the Perseus quick. The issues might take a while though. Get some heralds. I think the herald has like 670 meters per second.
Engines on. Launch complete.
Ooh, frames come back. Please, frames come back.
Shields off. Landing gear up.
Bro, pick one and just jump.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Shields on. Contact. Target destroyed.
I kind of had to cheese him, but I wasn't going to be fighting the Hornet with my shields not all the way up.
Contact. Missile locked. Missile locked. Missile locked. Missile locked. Missile locked.
Oh, that was going to be a one shot. 3 shot.
Attack on shields.
Oh yeah, let me try the new mechanic. Get out of my ship in the vacuum of space and repair it. Like there's not fucking radiation out here.
Engines off.
Gonna hurt my ship to repair it. Oh, I have to turn my shields off.
Shields off.
What up, what up? What's up? Just getting out into the vacuum of space to repair my ship with a magical sci-fi tractor space gun thing. I'm gonna hurt my ship to repair it. Probably gonna have to add me again because I had to deleted my account like twice in the past 24 hours. There's a Idris and a Perseus over at OM1 Crusader. I mean, we can go fight him, but the Idris will probably just kill us because it has a hit scan laser that does an infinite amount of penetration. Start calling that thing the long dick.
Right.
I was just doing these gauntlet missions, just vibing out. I was thinking like how I missed the days of just doing surface beacons and chill.
Shields off.
No more of that ever again.
I know, right?
Quantum travel engaged.
I used to be the biggest space bob.
Complete.
Just get on here, do surface beacons. But I wasn't just like a bob though. I mean, we were still like getting in the fights with people. You know, never afraid of that. But still, it was just like a good time in the verse, man.
Shields on.
I'm using one. Okay, now my shields are coming up quick. All right, that's weird. I'm using one military shield and one industrial. I'm just interested to see how this is going to work with the ramparts and the FR-76s. Gotcha.
Attack on shields.
Hey. You can't touch me there. It's my no-no area, Mr. Razor. Oh, I almost had him. Just out of range. Oh, he's giving me pancake, but I'm too far. He's VTOL. It's hilarious. I have to fly like I fly the Perseus. Ooh, got it.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, VTOL's the move in this thing.
Attack on shields.
Got him.
Target destroyed.
Ooh, almost had him. It's too early. Oh, he's desynced. That's the other thing too, like, be like on a certain flight trajectory and let someone desync on you, and all of your momentum is just dead.
Attack on shields.
I had him right where I wanted him to.
Oh, yay, 2 free drinks. Lucky me.
Dude, I got 2 free drinks too. It's my lucky day. Oh. Maybe we can get a cool looking kill here. Nope, he's flying in that direction still. And I'm too close for missiles.
Sent you a party invite.
Got it. Come back here, Mr. Razor. Okay, he was just sitting there. Let me hit him. This might be one of the best PvE ships in the next patch, for sure. Only problem is when it dies, it becomes a coffin.
Yeah, we have to just eject out of that bitch with the button press. Because you can't F the ejection thing.
Yeah, but sometimes if your power plant's like destroyed, it's like beyond repair. Sometimes you can't even eject. It like bugs out. You have to like go to a menu and then come back in and then eject. It's weird.
I guess you haven't had that issue. I was able to just jump out with the keyboard.
Let's wait for another mission to pop up here. Is your like UI like wigging out like mine is? Is anybody else's UI doing this shit? This shit is like super fucking annoying. And that's another thing that pisses me about this company too. It's just like your attention to detail is so bad. I mean, people at McDonald's have such a poor attention to detail. Like man, it's like what are you guys doing?
What do you mean? Well, like, how's yours going crazy?
When I hover over stuff, it's like I'm hovering. It's like I'm clicking it like a bunch of times and I'm not.
Oh yeah, where it's like blinking and when it does that.
Sharing.
Can you share it again?
What's up?
Can you share it again? With the menu.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't hear you, my bad.
Alright, got it.
My frame's been relatively smooth.
Yeah.
I think we found our settings.
Stream's not looking good.
Quantum travel.
I think we got it, boys. You better watch out. Boogeyman's coming. Tell you hoes the truth.
Complete.
Oh, so you're at Hurston still, shit. Oh well.
Quantum travel. Engage. Quantum travel.
I'm gonna jump away until you get close. You still have your eye on or not?
Yeah, I do.
Alright.
I got lucky. It's just a stock ion, but I mean, what more do you really need?
Yeah, you don't really need that against PvE. I just wanted to test like the shields, because the shields, like if your shields go down, they're down for like ever. And it's just like you don't have enough armor to protect yourself while your shields go down.
I don't want her to look at me like I'm dumb. I just want to be like, you play Star Citizen, it's too late.
Right.
Cause so what is a bob? And I told him, go ask your mom about her bob. Cause that's an old nickname for a dildo.
Right.
A battery operated buddy.
Look at the texture error of Crusader. I mean, he got here quick.
Yeah, ion ain't that slow.
I'm jumping into the thing now. They might already be spawned since I was there already.
Engage. Quantum
Yeah, we
travel.
are. I see at least a freelancer.
Contact.
But he's about to get a size 7 sandwich. He's about to get hit from the front and the back. No pauses.
The way it likes it. Okay, decent.
Come on, ESP. This ESP's like holding me so bad. Got him. Fuck yeah.
Contact.
More freelancers. Yeah, we gotta get that warden first. See aggro on me. He desynced off my shot.
Attack on shield.
Warden used desync, it's highly effective. Let's my VTOL try to cut this circle. they're all on me. I feel like I can manually aim that shot.
That's down. Never mind, he is down.
We got a fast mover. I'm gonna pull some range. You got one on you. Freelancer.
Yeah. Just the freelancer now.
Was a freelancer. You know what sucks? I ended all of my subscriptions for all my copyright-free music.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't even use that stream music anymore. You gotta wait for the next one to come up. I took some ballistic damage, so... Let me check my engineering screen. $98, $97, $89. I'm doing all right. I don't understand, like, why are they putting like little like cutters and shit like that in combat missions? It's like no one's ever gonna believe a little guy in a cutter is gonna get into a fight with somebody. Check now. Guess we can just run 4 again. You got the contract?
I didn't use contract again.
Yep. Sharing?
There we go. Took it a second, I was like, ah shit, it ain't popping up.
When the
Quantum travel engaged.
when the cursor is blinking, you can't click anything. That's why I said, like, if there was a personal hell that I could send Chris Roberts to,
Complete.
you know, I would send him to a hell where he has to use his fucking UI for an eternity. Who else agrees with that?
Travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Dang, it brought you closer than me. Are you in the rock?
I might be actually, yeah, I am.
Oh my fucking god.
It jumped me into a rock.
Oh shit, I might hit a rock. Holy shit. Oh my god.
I might be hitting a rock.
You are inside the rock, bro. Like, look at your, like, when the stream catches up for you, like, look at it. Like, you're in the rock. Bro, that's hilarious.
Someone just smacked into the rock coming after me.
Hey, best defense, right?
Don't worry. Don't worry, I'll kill them all.
Holy crap. They're flying at the rock, too.
Missile locked. Missile
Guy hit the rock,
locked.
but he survived.
Missile locked. Missile locked.
Here we go, here we go. Of course, as soon as I shoot, there's desync. What are the chances of that happening?
Right. Okay, whew, I got out of the rock. Didn't die.
$1 billion game, right?
Working as intended.
Got one.
Target destroyed.
Was able to get him flat. Desync. I'm gonna clip that. My title's gonna be $1 billion game working as intended. Oh, I had him flat. You were in the way.
Let me have the shield back. Goodness, this guy's desyncing all over the place.
Yeah.
They got him twice, but he survived.
I hit him too and he survived.
Missile locked.
Is my missile thing kind of broken right now? Do I need to fix that? Oh, you got him. Nice. So it definitely wasn't me.
We hit him with the precision mode.
That was weird. Missile rack was being all crazy. Sharing. It's number 5 again.
Shields off. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Okay, Kenna, where'd you go? Oh, the thing is bugged. It says you're 19.2 gigameters away.
Shields on.
Okay, I smacked right into an asteroid and didn't take any damage.
Contact. Contact. Attack on shields.
Got him.
Destroyed.
Nice. I need to go repair. Bro, I thought the screen said at first, like, you have earned 12 imaginary scripts. I'm like, it is imaginary. It really is
Right.
imaginary. Shit.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
I gotta have the texture bug. Deacons, where you at? There it is.
Quantum travel engaged.
Oh, this is gonna be
Quantum
interesting.
travel complete.
It may look like shit, guys, but my performance right now is fucking great. Except I can't tell where the ground exactly is. Are the pets at least gonna load in for me? Because as I get closer and closer to the ground, it's hard to... I'm coming down quick. Oh my god, this is gonna be so tricky. You know what? I'm upgrading my my hell consequence for Chris Roberts. And instead of having to use his UI, you're just gonna have to play this fucking game for an eternity.
Docking denied. Landing gear down.
And each time he dies in the game, I can reset to his eternity.
complete.
Here's what we get for $1 billion, guys. Oh, it switched back.
Launch complete.
Man, I haven't just seen a clipper just flying around yet. I just want to torp one so bad. Or I want to shoot it with my size 7.
Be an easy target to hit.
Yeah, it's got a nice juicy cross section. I'm tempted to just go to 0-1 Crusader. See if those guys are still there.
Shields off. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Landing gear up. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged.
Jumping in now.
Quantum travel complete. Contact. Shields on.
It's still here.
At 1.
Yeah.
Attack on shields.
Space Cutlet. Oh, he got me. We'll come back though. It's all good. Next time we'll just jump in together.
Sit here and wait for you to get back.
It's gonna be a minute.
Oh, 1 second.
All right. Left on the wrong floor? Oh, yeah, I did.
hopefully.
Welcome back. Hopefully.
Right.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily. Careful, doors are now closing. Nearing next stop.
How you can still do that? That's funny.
Ready for upgrade? Located in the plaza, the factory line has all of Microtech's latest offerings. Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity. Be sure to explore all new Mammoth has to offer. Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning gardens, this city of tomorrow has a lot going on today. Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items. Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity. For the latest updates on ship availability,
Armor's
and
ugly.
safe flights, please use one of the conveniently located terminals. From the best in shopping, dining, and entertainment, be sure to visit New Lavage's renowned promenade. Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items. Tired of travel? Why not rest at the nest?
Can I self-destruct an armor system?
Located downtown in the luxurious Aspire grounds.
Anvil.
I know.
All systems online.
Well, that'd be hilarious if I could, though.
Engines
From all of us
offline.
at my
Engines online.
welcome
Bottom
to
fuel
New Babbage
is at 100%.
Spaceport.
But can I make it catch fire in the armistice zone?
All systems offline. Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Be sure to explore all New Babbage has to offer. Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge
Engines
technology
online.
or the beauty of our award-winning gardens, this city of tomorrow has a lot going on today. For the latest updates on
Takeoff
availability
complete.
and gate assignments,
Landing
please
complete.
use one of the conveniently located terminals. Remember, your
How long does it take for this thing to
belongings
overheat?
keep a careful watch on all personal items.
Shields. Shields online.
They must have fixed it.
Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
You have no way to tell that your shit's overheating unless you get like a warning.
Tired of travel? Why not rest at the Nest's newly renovated accommodations, located downtown in the luxurious Aspire Grand. Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Shields offline.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the New Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
Shields online.
Be sure to visit Wally's bar at the promenade. Only a quick ride on the metro loop. From the best in shopping, dining, and entertainment, be sure to visit New Babbage's renowned promenade.
You're jumping back.
I'm about to. Ship should be ready now.
Ready to upgrade? Located in the plaza, the factory line has all of Microtech's latest offerings.
Oh my god. The game crashed. Woo saw. Woo motherfucking saw.
Chris said, I'll show you a personal hell.
Right. Got a chat full of mutes or something, bro. Unless my chat shit's not working. Nope, just nobody saying anything. That's fine. Talk to myself. I'll always be right. All right, hopefully I can spawn a ship now. I must have put everybody to sleep that was watching it. My voice like NyQuil. Or this game's so boring, you just fell asleep just watching me just fuck with the the game interactions. It's okay, computer. We're about to leave Microtech. You'll stop having microstutters any moment now.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on. Just give me a sec here. I have to reset all of my MFD screens. Gotta do a 20-minute flight prep. Just touching screens. Landing gear up. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Party markers finally working?
No.
No, they're not. 'Cause it said you're out there in deep space past microtech.
Quantum
Yeah,
travel
has you in an
complete.
entirely wrong direction, I think.
Oh, if I zoom out and zoom back in, it says you're on microtech still. It has you out in orbit around micro.
Yeah, your marker's not working for me. I mean, I can see you on the map, but like in the actual game, it's like you're not even at Crusader.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you here at Crusader?
No, I'm on my way back.
Quantum travel engaged.
That's where'd one go? There's one.
Yeah, I don't even think your party marker shows up on my map. I saw it there for a second. Takes me 30,000 fucking years to zoom out. Yeah, it doesn't even show up on the map for me.
I'm in orbit just above Crusader, looking at Home 1.
Yeah, what I want to do
Between
is
five-
like jump to you, and then like we can jump in together. And then like we just kind of like hold distance and make him close it on us, and then one of us like we'll just kind of like get on his sides or try to get on his sides because he can only shoot one of us at a time. Unless he has a bottom. I didn't see his bottom turret, so he could have one still, but.
No, our best bet's gonna be just jump in from wherever. Hopefully we're on 2 different spots and at least one of us can get up on them.
5%.
All he has to do is just fly backwards. And there's nothing we could do about it.
Well, our guns can hit him. Like if he's in like within like 3 kilometers of us, we can hit him with our guns. The ship's big enough. But he can't hit us at 3 kilometers. His guns are too slow. So we have the range advantage. I'm 10 out.
Also like how you can't just, you know, take your helmet off and drink something while you're sitting in the pilot seat?
No, you guys sit there and dehydrate, bro.
$1 billion game and you can't drink in the pilot seat.
Camelbacks are lost technology, bro.
Quantum travel complete.
I'm 41 out from OM1. Just waiting for my thing to respool.
All right, let me know when you're jumping in.
Yeah, we'll do like a little countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel. Shields on. Contact.
It's behind us.
Yeah, you got like a Connie friend over there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a gunner, all right.
Missile locked.
Hold that, buddy.
Really? I couldn't shake a fucking missile.
Yeah, those are size 5s.
Gotta recharge. I gotta back off for a minute.
Alright.
Already almost dead.
Attack.
You got someone on your ass. He's got a whole bunch of friends out here. I'm probably gonna die to missiles here. Shook it off.
Shields off. Contact.
Any shots on the Perseus?
I don't have any, my radar's broken.
Engine.
Oh my god, he's got the Gatling on me. Oh, he's got 2 gunners. He got me.
Yeah, we're not gonna want to fight against multiple people.
Well, I was already red from 1 torp. You can't fucking flare them off. Are you dead in the water?
No, I'm out here floating in space.
Yes, I mean, yeah. I disabled you too.
Well, I couldn't get out and repair if, even if I wanted to. There's just no way. And it's like there's only 2 of us, so we're not really gonna want to fight against 3 people. Against 3 different ships. And maybe we could do it in interceptors, but Cutlet's actually a good pilot, so
Okay, we just have to focus on the other 2 first.
the problem is the problem is like the ion is so fucking large that we don't like if we're getting third party. There's no we can't move anywhere. That's like the issue. It's like once we're out of boost, like we're just too slow, and there's no way for us to manage the fight unless we're able to keep them all in front of us and all that distance, which is like impossible to do. And he has more friends out here now, so it just makes it even harder. Like I hit that Connie like 2 or 3 times with my gun, and it didn't do shit to him. I mean, we could just spam them with fucking torpedoes and shit, but I could just spam with torpedoes on my Perseus, but we would still probably lose the overall fight. We could only probably get one of them. But if we primary, we'd be screwed like no matter which ship we primary, because if we primary the Connie, right, then all the Perseus has to do is get behind us and hit us with and just start sniping our components with those size 7s, right? If we third party or if we focus the Perseus, then essentially we are just allowing the same thing but with the Connie. And it has laser weapons, so they're even more dangerous to us.
Perseus, the pilot guns might be laser, but his cannons were ballistics. So was his secondary. It was the Gatlings.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like the Connie had laser cannons on it, right? So the laser cannons are actually going to do better penetration. They're actually more effective against armor. So in a lot of ways, the Connie's a bigger threat because it can melt through the shields, it can melt through the armor, and it can melt through the hull better than the ballistics can when the shields are down. But yeah, we're not gonna be at a coordinated team with just 2 guys though. That's like not in this flight model. In the previous flight model, I would have just taken that fight 1,000 times because I know like eventually I can put my ship in a position to actually win the fight. But in this flight model, like there's just no chance.
Capsule now approaching station. Standard
And it's not to say anything
passengers.
bad about Space Cutlass. It's just more like we're just limited into like what we can actually do. That's just the reality of the situation. I mean, we could cheese it with interceptors, but I don't want to do that. Like, I want there to be risk for both parties, you know?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go run and buy an interceptor.
If I can lock 4 torps onto the Connie, then it might have a chance because it'll force the Connie into defending the torpedoes. He had a bottom turret too, though, right?
I, I don't know. I didn't even see the Connie. I didn't know those two were fucked you up like that. So I was up on the Perseus keeping his attention.
Yeah. Well, you didn't see the bottom turret on the Perseus?
No, he had two gunners.
Yeah, see, would be at a disadvantage even still. If we had a third person, then maybe we could swing it, but that will not be worth the squeeze and juice.
Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning gardens, this city of tomorrow has a lot going on today.
Everyone keeps landing their ships here. Oh, they moved it.
Keep a careful watch on all personal items. For the latest updates on ship availability and gate assignments, please use one of the conveniently located terminals. Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
I guess it'll be a good time to test my zebra setting. See if it actually works.
See if it actually saved.
I want to see if it prevents fires. If there's no oxygen, there should be no fire.
Yeah, but seeing how they want this to be, I bet you there's still going to be a fire no matter what.
I'm gonna have to set this in space anyway. Because I can't vent anything here. What's my cooling system over? Bro, what? If my life support is so low, is that a bug? Like, that shouldn't even be like this game. Let me get on to 0G so I can try to set this shit.
Welcome to Robert Swiss Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Engines are off. Engines are on.
Dude,
Engines are off. Engines are on.
I have power allocated to my engines and my ship's just falling out of the fucking sky.
Shields are on.
By going to SE mode, I have engines. This game's so fucking dumb, bro. This game's literally stupid. This doesn't make any fucking sense.
Shields are off. Engines are on. Engines are on.
I hit the ground again. What is this fucking game, dude? I see the emote. Should work just fine.